After being dropped off on a remote island, I embarked on a solo survival mission. The first day was full of discoveries. I managed to catch fish and experienced firsthand what my childhood hero Robinson Crusoe did. Now, as I continue to explore and survive, let's dive into the next 2 days and see how my solo island survival challenge unfolds.
Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Surviving Fishing Adventures. This is day 2 on our island mission. I set myself a challenge to survive on an island for 3 days of what I catch in the ocean. Didn't bring any food with me. Let's stick the head out and have a look what the conditions are like. Alright, I think we're just gonna start fishing around that corner there behind the rock, and I think we're gonna send a balloon right out there. Balloon, probably like 1.5 meters trace, 100-pound 2-bit steel leader, just in case the taxman comes, and a piece of cod from yesterday. And there she goes, slowly further and further. The balloon is sitting out there, the rod is sitting out there, drag open. I'm a bit skeptical about that old stinky bite, so we better try to be a bit proactive and either catch bait or dinner casting soft plastics again. And we got something on you. Oh, lost it. Few fish following and not really going for the soft plastic, so cast out a bloody small hard body, but that would normally not work on that rod here. Maybe that does the trick. And we got something on you. And that's what we saw before. Little trevally. That's gonna be good bite. Alright, new bite going out, piece of trevally. Maybe that gets us a little bit more luck. Little shark cruising along down here. They come right into the shallows. And our balloon has almost arrived. You can see maybe the drop off to the deeper water out there, slightly deeper water at least. That's where I want to be. And then we're going to put him into the rod holder, aka rock, and see what happens. And fish on! What have we got here? I was just tying another leader on the other rod. Is that just a shark or do we have a fish? I don't think it's a shark, to be honest. Quite head shaky. I got a feeling it is a shark. Yeah, it is. Well, at least we're using steel leader. I can get him in. shark. You got a bit size though. There you go, buddy. Don't come for my bite, eat something else, okay? I was just retying a little leader on that rod here. I wanted to have a bit more fun on the light gear, but yeah, I got disrupted with that sharky. So let's give that a couple of casts here and see if we can get a good bend in that one. Just gave it a few casts back there where we were starting, so just walking a few meters up here and try that. That looks pretty nice. Some water coming through here, bait washing out. Let's have a look what might happen here. Hope I don't get in contact with too much of that seaweed stuff there. Fish on. Check out those teeth, like a crocodile. Your lucky day, I don't need you. Let's try it here for a few casts and then we walk up the rocks if there's not anything happening here. And fish on immediately. I lost it. Let's have a look if we can't pick something up from those rocks here. I'm just keen on the light gear right now. I want to put a solid bend in there. Let's move a bit around here, over that rock on the other side. Not too much happening here on the light gear. But that's okay, we got a few more rods and options to try. Gonna give it another try with the balloon, another piece of trevally going out now. Still gonna keep the steel leader on there, just in case the shark is coming again. And in the meantime we're going to cast some metals and soft plastics and whatever it may take to catch our dinner. I think we're on. Ooh. Come on, rod. Oh no. Shit. No! What happened here? Are we still on? We got something here. It's a big shark, he's thrashing out there. another shark here in front of us. That is a pretty big shark. That's gonna tire both of us out. Bronzy, pretty sure it is. And lost him. Oh man, I'm buggered. I still see him on the surface back there, I believe. Something gave. 90-pound steel leader. Snapped. Wow. And my rod. A moment ago I saw birds busting out far out there. Also swapped over to a different soft plastic. Fish on. Oh, lost him. Little turtle just cruising around here in front of me. Alright, just packed up here. Gonna get out here, drop a little bit gear, go on the other side. This hasn't been really working out here. And now it's early afternoon and I'm definitely getting hungry. So I'm gonna have to change things up. Otherwise I'm gonna be on a no food diet. And you can see how much the water has already dropped in the meantime. Earlier it was up to about here. And earlier there was like water flowing through there as well. Oh, I see a blue bone. Nice. We're gonna go for that. Can you guys see him? I don't want to stop reeling, otherwise I may have a problem. That's a shark again, hey? Yeah, that's a shark. I'm glad he snapped off, kind of. Alright, no more bite, just soft plastics. It started off fun today, but now we are in the early afternoon and my tummy is making funny things. I'm definitely hungry. I just packed up again here. I saw a blue bone earlier, tuskfish right down there. And then I quickly wanted to get some crabs. I got one. They are very good in hiding here. The one crab I got disappeared. Anyways, I'm gonna go around the corner and cast in the wind after I just hooked another shark here. No more bite. Casting soft plastics, lures, whatever, into the wind. I need something to eat. It's gonna be dinner. It's not gonna be lunch, I guess. Anyways, fingers crossed and we carry on. And fish on, and I reckon that's a good fish. I thought I was just snagged, but then I was pulling. Just don't want him to get snagged again. What is it, a cod? Oh nice, coral trout. And he might just be size. Oh, that'll be like the reward for all the hard work today. Let's get the measure out. That's unlucky, he's 40, he's going back. 45, it's your lucky day, buddy. What a beautiful fish though. Still doesn't solve my issue of not eating. Let's keep casting till we get something that we can keep. Hopefully the same fish though. They are so good eating. It's just so snaggy out there. You can probably even see on the GoPro like all those little reef bommies. And fish on. Is that gonna be dinner? I won't be too desperate, too picky now. It's a cod, I reckon. Or is it another? It is another coral trout. Oh no! Will I get him? He's gonna be size for sure. 45. Just on legal. You beauty. Here we go, dinner. Finally all the efforts pay out. I just got myself a very late lunch. It's been a long day. It's been a tough day. I've lost a lot of gear. I got scratches all over my fingers. My pants are torn. I broke a rod earlier, just shark after shark after shark. Now the tide went down so low, it was really tough fishing, but after the first one was just a bit too small, we just got this beautiful coral trout. He's gonna be absolutely delicious and well deserved after what a day. You beauty! What a nice fish to finish this day. Oh, it's not even finished yet. Alright, I'm back to camp. Coral trout in one hand, fishing rod in the other hand. Time to light a fire and have some food. It's been since last night or yesterday evening that I ate and I'm really hungry. Oh man, so happy now. This is fishing. Like, you're frustrated, you can't get onto what you want to get, you're just losing gear, just sharks coming grabbing everything, and then bam, and then you're so happy. Check out how low that tide is today. Completely dry here. And the camp is just waiting for us. Alright, then let's get on to prepping our coral trout. I hope I'm not too much in the light here. Maybe a little bit much. Should be alright. Just a spice mix. Whack some lemon inside here. And put a bit oil on top. Alright, the fire started as well, so we just let that burn down, create some coals, and then get our fish on there. Alright, I think it's ready to be placed on the fire here. That should work quite well. It smells amazing, it sounds amazing, and I think it's time to turn him around. In another 10-15 minutes, I guess. I'm looking forward for that. This is gonna be so good. And one more day tomorrow. Gonna be getting picked up sometime in the later afternoon. So it's still one more night here. And I'm definitely gonna be fishing out there tomorrow and straight away to that corner where I caught that coral trout today. Now it's like probably 6 PM almost or something, so I didn't eat anything for the whole day. Oh man. But I guess that's kind of like a bit the challenge I put myself out here to, and that's part of it. I reckon that's definitely done now. And we're gonna surf him, watching the last colors of the sunset. Right over here. Not bad. Sorry if it's a little bit dark for you, but this is where it's gonna happen. I had to make a little bit light, otherwise it's unfortunately too dark for you to watch it. That's amazing. That really is first class fish. Right here on my island where the sun has already set, but there's still beautiful colors on the horizon. I'm gonna put the camera to side and enjoy that here. Oh man, that was yum. From completely empty to completely stuffed. Always again, it's really nice sitting in front of the fire. One of the favorite moments of my day. It was tough fishing in the first place, but then we got onto some coral trout, which made me very happy and filled my tummy finally as well. And now it's time for me to go to bed quite early, but I also want to get up early to downpack the camp. There's gonna be a pickup like sometime in the early afternoon, and I want to make the most out of the time here on the island. I slowly understood a little bit more about the tides, where to fish the best, so I want to definitely make the most out of that tomorrow. And I would say I go to bed and I see you in the morning. Get up again, leaving camp behind and hiking out to the spot where we caught the coral trout yesterday to give it another crack on some good fishing here for the next few hours before we're getting picked up. I already got up like quite a while ago and started packing up a few things and organizing a few things around camp. Let's get out there and see what we can catch today here. That should be prime fishing time. The sun coming up there still, it's not that high yet. The wind unfortunately is blowing already stronger than it was predicted, but hey. From other aspects it should be pretty good fishing with the sun rising still and the tide pushing in here. I just can't really get to where all those bommies are. So I just changed over to a 1-ounce jig head instead of a 3/4 like I was fishing yesterday evening. And fish on! First fish of the morning. I'm not sure what it might be. Small cod. They got those beautiful colors, eh? Alright, time to put him back in. There you go, buddy. And fish on again, and he was just pulling some drag here. What have we got? That's not a cod. Oh no! That was a coral trout, I reckon. He did me on the reef. Bummer! This is how I have to fish this here. Crazy strong wind. But I have an idea where the fish are sitting and I just kind of tried to make use of the wind even in my favor. And big fish on here. He was pulling hard. Let's get him out of the reef there. Let's have a look what we got here. Big coral trout. Yeah, baby! Sick! Nice! So stoked that I came out here again. Working into the wind. It's not like nice to fish it, but what a nice fish! And there he goes back in. I just changed things up to a 7-inch jerk set and 1.5-ounce jig head. It may help a little bit with the wind here. And big bite, big fish. At least the water is deep and I shouldn't get snagged that easy. The wind is just drifting it along pretty badly. And fish on again. That's the cod, I reckon. Yep. Small cod on a big soft plastic. See ya, buddy. I just got snagged again. Tried to retrieve my soft plastic but couldn't make it. I walked all around here, snapped off in the end. My leader needs really redoing as well. It's already packed down the rod. I think it's time to slowly head back to camp, pack all that down, get ready for the pickup and get out of here. And I'm looking forward for some unhealthy food, I guess. What a spot to set camp, honestly. It was a challenge at times, I'm not like gonna lie about it, but I had a really good time here. Camp is all packed down everywhere, no signs left. I'm gonna take my rubbish with me and probably that fishing rod as well that I found while having a swim. Talking about swimming, I reckon it's time to have a cool down and swim with the sharks. And while I'm waiting here to get picked up, I thought I may as well quickly get to the end of the island, go on a high spot and take you one more time 360 degrees around on some good views on this beautiful island where I spent the last 3 days. There was the camp. What an experience. I had my own little Robinson Crusoe experience. What a beautiful island. Red rock, a bit of greenery, mangroves, turquoise blue water, surrounded by islands as far as you can see. Beautiful white beaches, turtles, dolphins, massive sharks, a lot of smaller sharks. There's so many fish out there, the coral reefs. Man, I had a really good time, and those experiences I will never forget. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. And out there behind me you can probably see the boat, which is just about to pick me up. I was, to be honest, getting a little bit concerned because the tide is retrieving quite badly, and probably in an hour's time it would have been too late to actually get the boat in here. We have seen yesterday how low the tide can get here. But anyways, we're getting out here as planned. I had an absolute amazing experience on this island, a bit like Robinson Crusoe. My favorite good night story as a little one. Now I finally made that experience myself in a sense. I hope you had as much fun as I did. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also leave us a comment below and consider sharing it with your mates. And I'll see you on the next adventure. Do you want to grab it over here?
Yeah, I can.
She's heavy.